Hi, this is Jim Webb, and we're coming to you today in the second part of our series, Customer First Requires Change. I hope you're doing well today. We appreciate you stopping in and viewing this video. Customer First is the culture that we're seeking in our business. We don't just want to talk the talk, we want to walk that talk, we want to walk that walk. And to do that, it requires change. The one thing that we realize is in that change in being customer first is the road to the sale, the process of dealing with the customer, and that it has to change to move that from the tactics and techniques to empathy and expertise. So, as things change, we have to change. We have to embrace the change, and it requires training, practice, thought, strategy, and what we want to look at today is the empathy that's required for the customer first culture to begin to permeate every part of our business. When it comes to empathy, I want to give you 4 focused areas that will allow you to bring empathy in to your culture. First of all, to be empathetic and to learn empathy, we have to be good and acquire the skill of asking great questions. There's 2 elements to this when we start looking at becoming a very good question asker. Number 1 is to know the right questions to ask. You have to have a thorough understanding of your industry and your market. What does your industry do? What is the problem, perhaps, that your industry seeks to solve? And then your market. What is the demographic? How do they fit? How much of it fits? Just all the details and specifics about your industry and your market will help you with becoming and asking the good, right questions. Second element of the questions focus area is being curious and caring. So the people that I know that are really good at asking questions because they're sincere questions is because they're curious people. They want to know. Now, I will say there's some people that are curious because they're nosy. I want to emphasize here that we need to be curious because we care. Because we know what we can do for this person, for our market, for the client. So we're curious about their situation. But really more than that, we are genuinely curious about people. And we care, and we want to know how that we could help. So questions, that's the first area of focus. And then right along with questions, the second area of focus is the skill of listening. I think that one of the best things to realize here is that saying that God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. So we should listen twice as much as we speak. But certainly we should be quick to listen and slow to speak. One of the best ways that we can show sincerity is that when we ask a question, we sincerely, that we, with great intention, we listen to the answer. So many people, and especially salespeople, because they have so much to say, they listen to the answer, really just trying to get to the end so that they can say whatever it is they're wanting to say. If you're a good listener, when the person you're listening to is talking, you aren't thinking about what the end of their statement is at all. You're thinking about what they are saying, and you are internalizing that. And then when they're finished, then you're able to begin to bring together what it is that you can do in your mind. Empathy means that you understand how they feel. Whether you've been in their position or not, you are trying to step into their shoes. And the only way that we can really do that is by asking good questions and listening very intently. The third area of focus is to put the client first. I think that one of the best ways to do that is to get sold on your product or service. I mean, you need to be sold on it, passionately sold on it. So if you don't have success stories from your clients, what they've experienced, then you need to find some. And you need to read them. And you need to maybe talk to some clients. And you need to experience it so that you will internalize what it means to a client to have their problem solved by your product or service. When you do that, when you're able to do that, then it becomes easy to put the client first. Because you, with your caring heart, you're serving these people, you will, through the whole process, you will be thinking about, I can help, because you know with all of your heart, because you've seen it, because you know it, because you have success stories, you've witnessed it. The last, or the fourth area of focus, is to be solution-oriented. This is a trait that really you learn and it becomes a part of your life. You either are solution-oriented or you're not. You need to become solution-oriented dealing with the public. You don't want to dwell on the problem. You want to emphasize the solution. You know, one of the best things you can be in life is, instead of coming to people always telling them what a problem is to never come to them with a problem without a solution in mind. And that's certainly the way we need to deal with our customer, with our client. When we ask the right questions, when we listen closely to what they're saying, we put them first because we know that we can help them. Then we start approaching every problem from a solution-oriented perspective. Now we're feeling the empathy. We're stepping into their shoes because we know what it's like to be in their shoes, because we've asked questions. We've listened closely. And we feel it, but as we feel how they feel, and we're trying to really experience and understand it, we know we can solve their problem, because that's our paradigm. That's how we look at things. And we look at things from a solution-oriented perspective. Empathy has got to be a part of our customer-first strategy, our customer-first culture in business. Be watching closely for the part 3. That part 3 will talk about expertise. If you would, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Like and give us comments if you like the the video. If you're seeing this on another platform, please like it. Leave us comments. Share it out. Let people know so that they can also see, especially this 4-part series, but we've got a lot of other videos that we've done and will be coming. So we thank you again for stopping by and watching. All the best to you, and expect to win today.